Here it is natural instinct and here is control. You are to combine the two in harmony. Not if you have one to the extreme, you will be very unscientific. If you have another to the extreme, you become all of a sudden a mechanical man, no longer a human being. So it is a successful combination of both. So therefore it's not pure naturalness or unnaturalness. The ideal is unnatural naturalness or natural unnaturalness. If you do not have styles, if you just say, well, here I am, as a human being, how can I express myself totally and completely? Now, that way, you won't create a style, because style is a crystallization, that way, it's a process of continuing growth. Hand-wise, it's very slow, and you push it out, but all the time you are keeping the continuity going. Bending, stretching, everything. Suppose, you just keep it moving. To them, you see, the idea is running water never grows stale. So you gotta just keep on flowing.
Bruce Lee is famous for his acting in martial arts movies, but his most famous quote is very profound. "Be like water," he says. "Be formless, shapeless, like water. Water can flow or it can crash. It is the softest substance, but can penetrate the hardest material. You cannot grasp it, punch it, or hurt it. You must learn to adapt to your opponent. So be like water, my friend." He used this quote throughout his lifetime and career, and hoped that his roles portrayed why violence was used. His talent and mind are surely missed.
Of that particular episode of Longstreet is called The Way of the Intercepting Fist. I think the successful ingredient in it was because I was being Bruce Lee and did that part, just express myself, like I say, honestly express myself at that time. And because of that, I brought, favorable mentioning in like New York Times, which says like the Chinaman, who incidentally came off quite convincingly enough to earn himself a television series and so on and so on and so forth. I hope that the picture I am in would either explain why the violence was done, whether right or wrong or whatnot. But unfortunately, pictures, most of them here, are done mainly just for the sake of violence. I said, empty your mind, be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Kung Fu, the best example would be a glass of water. Why? Because water is the softest substance in the world, but yet it can penetrate the hardest rock or anything, granite, you name it. Water also is insubstantial. By that I mean you cannot grasp hold of it. You cannot punch it and hurt it. So every Kung Fu man is trying to do that, to be soft like water and flexible and adapt itself to the opponent.
Definitely, in the beginning, I had no intention or whatsoever that what I was practicing and what I'm still practicing now. But martial art has a very, very deep meaning as far as my life is concerned, because as an actor, as a martial artist, as a human being, all these I have learned from martial art. Martial art include all the combative arts like karate or karate, judo, Chinese kung fu or Chinese boxing, whatever you call it, all those. You see, like Aikido, Korean, I can go on and on and on. But it's a combative form of fighting. Some of them became sport, but some of them are still not. They use, for instance, kicking to the groin, jabbing fingers at the eyes, and things like that.
Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.